So I got a present from my buddies at Unisport that I haven't been able to show you up until now, and I'm very excited about it because I legitimately think that these are some of the nicest boots to come out in 2018 so far. If you don't know who Unisport is, I'm not sure who you are, but if you want to check them out, there will be a link to their channel down below in the description. But the way we're going to start this video is a little bit different because I'm going to do an unboxing. So as you can see, 2 boxes containing 2 very special pairs of boots that we're going to take a closer look at. We'll start with box number 1. Dark gray box, black Puma branding, and you can see the logo right here. Limited edition Puma One, and then that logo right there. Some of you may be familiar with it. Open up the box, and on the inside, you will find some co-branded Unisport and Puma paper, which is a very cool little extra detail. Pull the paper up, and you'll find some of the coolest boots, one of the best colorways, I would say, of 2018 so far, the J Mike signature edition of the Puma One in black and yellow, part of the Puma City Pack. This, of course, representing where Unisport is located, Copenhagen in Denmark. Seriously, these things are pretty incredible. We're going to take a closer look at some of these details a little bit later in the video, but I did want to give you guys the unboxing experience. Also included with the boots is some extra laces, black in color, with a very cool little extra detail there on the lace tip, aka the eglets. I know what they're called, don't get on me in the comments. Same exact box, but of course a different logo. Puma Future, limited edition, Puma Unisport, the logos are there. Open up the box, and on the inside you get that same Unisport paper with, of course, the Jolter edition Puma Future 2.1, also in black and yellow. This featuring all kinds of subtle little details that we're going to take a closer look at in just a second. But man, these things are absolutely gorgeous. I'm a huge fan of the Puma Future 2.1 in general, and I have to say that this might be the best colorway of this boot so far. Also included with the boots is an extra set of laces here that are black and gray in color to go along with the yellow ones that are, of course, already on the boots. What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you a video today to take a closer look at some of the coolest boots to come out in 2018. I'm still in awe that these even exist, and I am also slightly jealous. I'll put that out there right now. The Puma City Pack, specifically the Puma One and the Future 2.1. There's also a third boot in this pack, the Puma 365 Netfit Lite, which is more of an indoor model, designed and inspired by PWG Freestyle, the third member of the Unisport channel. Unfortunately, I don't have a pair of those to show you. Sorry, Phil. I blame J Mike. Now, since most of the people who watch my channel also watch the Unisport videos, you're probably already aware that these have come out. But for those that don't know, this entire Puma City Pack, all 3 models that I've mentioned, including the 2 that I'm holding right here, are available now in very limited quantities exclusively at unisportstore.com. So if you're interested in any of the 3, perhaps all 3, there are plenty of sizes still available, and you can check them out by clicking the first link down below in the description. I would recommend getting them as soon as you possibly can, because like I said, they are very limited, in high demand, and honestly some of the coolest collector's items that I think you're going to be able to buy in 2018, so get them before they're gone forever. Now, I want to take a closer look at some of the more subtle details of these 2 boots, but before we move on, there is something that I'm sure a lot of you guys may have even already pointed out down below in the comments in regards to the unboxing portion of this video, and that is that there was no string bag in the box. Now, it goes without saying, but we all know that that's a football boot sin. Unisport, you guys know better. However, to their credit, with every order from Unisport, not just these particular boots, they will include a green Unisport string bag that I won't rate in this video, but I have rated in my tour of the Unisport store in Copenhagen with J Mike that you can go and watch by clicking the little pop-up in the corner of the screen.
Got a bit of local shirts here.
Local?
Christiania?
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna need to get one of those.
You know Christiania?
No.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, we'll start with J Mike's signature Puma One that I have to say looks absolutely incredible. The Puma One I think is by far the best variation from this line that we've seen so far, and this is by far the best colorway that we've seen of this boot so far. by a long shot. I absolutely love the way that these look. You can see it's a 3-color combo here, black and yellow, which I think always looks good together, and then a little bit of a dark gray just to kind of add that third tone to everything. And honestly, it works extremely well. So you have the kangaroo leather in black at the front, which always looks really clean. And then of course, when it transitions into that synthetic material, it's got this very cool, almost like spray painted or paint splatter type effect in black and yellow. I really like the way that it looks. I love how it separates in yellow to where it transitions back into solid black here across the top of the foot. And then of course, eventually fades into that darker gray towards the back. The Puma form stripe, I think, really pops based on this particular pattern. And it just looks very cool. Even subtle details like the transition from black to gray in the Evo knit collar you have here on the Puma One, I just think that makes them look that much more premium. By far the most detailed colorway of this particular model that we've seen so far. Even the laces, I think, look quite good. Black and yellow in almost this grid pattern. sr4ulaces.com if you're interested. We have something similar, just not in this exact color. Anyways, you are gonna find the One branding right here in yellow, the 2 pull tabs yellow, of course. And then this guy's signature logo. J-Mike has a signature logo. He has a signature Puma boot. That is hard to believe. I'm excited for him. I can't imagine how he feels. But again, these things just look really, really cool. And then you get to the sole plate. These don't have a wearable finish. Thank God for that, because I think that that's just something that we don't need to have in modern football boots, even though it's a trend right now. But you have this kind of arrow chevron pattern that kind of gets thicker towards the toe in yellow and black across the bottom that I think looks absolutely fantastic, and even has this little continuation of the arrows on the heel counter, which I think is a very cool, subtle little detail. Also, check out these removable insoles. It maintains the black and yellow chevron pattern that basically matches exactly what you have on the sole plate. They both have the J-Mike logo. One has the Puma branding and the other one has the Unisport logo. Very cool. And then there's the Puma Future 2.1 designed by Jolter, and I have to say these also look really, really good. It does maintain the same black, yellow, and gray color scheme that you'll find on the Puma One as well, but this features a couple extra shades of gray to make up what is basically a camo print across the entire upper, featuring all kinds of little elements. You're gonna find some stars scattered throughout. You're gonna find little cameras right there. You're gonna find the Unisport logo kind of mixed in there as well. It's all difficult to make out, but it looks very, very cool, which I think is the ultimate goal here. I also really like how they actually printed the pattern on the upper itself. Normally it would be the same on both boots. So for example, on this right boot, you have the stars, the 2 stars as kind of very distinctive elements in the camo print on the lateral side. But if you look at the lateral side of the left boot, it doesn't have the 2 stars. Instead, the 2 stars are actually on the medial side. So the outside of the right boot and then the inside of the left boot have the same pattern, and then from the opposite direction, they have a completely different camo pattern that does match, again, the opposite way, which I think is something very cool. We don't see that all that much, which leads me to believe that these were truly designed by some real boot nerds. Anyways, you're gonna find that the Netfit pattern, or the Netfit material, sorry, is entirely black in color. That extends into the collar as well, with the mid layer of that Evo knit material being yellow, so when it stretches out, it reveals that extra detail. The yellow laces, I think, look quite good, and I like having an accent color lace on the Puma Future in general, because it is all about customizing the lacing system. The central portion filled in with black, which I think gives it a very cool look, kind of changes the cut ever so slightly, at least from a visual standpoint. The inside of the collar is all yellow as well. The Puma Future branding there on the front, the little camera logo that's, I guess, a little bit more clear in the camo pattern on the front pull tab. And then you're gonna find Jolter's favorite quote right here on the lateral side of the boot that says, "I'm always tired, but I never sleep." And that's actually in a reflective material as well, which again, I quite like the look of. You also find the Netfit branding on the opposite side in a reflective material too. And then of course the sole plate maintaining that same pattern that you'll also find on J-Mike's Puma Ones, the yellow and the black. Although for whatever reason, probably due to it being a slightly different type of plastic, the yellow is a little bit more vibrant on these than it is on the Ones. The last detail to take a look at are of course the removable insoles, which do feature the same black and yellow chevron pattern in a synthetic suede, which feels really nice. The left insole has the Puma and Jolter logos there on the front. And then of course the right insole has the Unisport logo and 92, which which I'm not sure the significance of 92. I'm going to assume it's the year 1992. Maybe Jolter's born in 1992. That's my best guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's a closer look at the details of both Jolter's and J. Mike's signature boots. And just out of curiosity, simply based on looks, which one do you like better? Jolter's or J. Mike's? Leave a comment down below. Let's take a look at these things on feet. So here's a look at J. Mike's Puma One ones on feet, and I have to say that the Puma One in general just looks better on feet, and this colorway as a whole I think looks fantastic. The inspiration for this particular city pack are the streets of Copenhagen, and I feel like this one in particular just represents that extremely well with the kind of paint splatter, almost graffiti type vibes that it has. Overall, absolutely love the way that these look. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, check out that sole plate. And then here are Jolter's Puma Future 2.1s on feet that also look absolutely incredible. I'm a big fan of camo in general, and I think this camo in particular just looks really good. Also, for whatever reason, while I think the Puma Future 2.1 is just a good looking boot in general, these in particular just look really good on feet. And I love the contrast of the yellow laces that really show off the lacing system on the Puma Future, because that's pretty much what this design is all about. Overall, really cool. I like that it's a little bit more low profile than J. Mike's, which have a lot more yellow in them. But as a whole, great looking boots. And again, that sole plate. And that concludes what I guess is my review of some signature boots designed by and for other boot nerds that I actually know. It's a crazy opportunity. Congrats to you guys on really smashing this out of the park. I legitimately think that these are some of the nicest colorway releases of 2018. Certainly the best two colors for these two boots in particular. And again, congratulations. I'm legitimately speechless. Anyways, if you guys are interested in some of these Puma City Pack boots, aka the Unisport pack, aka J. Mike and Jolter and PWG's signature boots, first link down below, go ahead and check it out. Again, these are limited. They aren't going to be available very long, so get them before they're gone. If you have any questions for me at all, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, and I guess I'll try to answer questions about boots that I pretty much didn't design. But if you have those questions, I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching.